Hello Virgo, welcome to ancientsire. Thank you so much for joining me for your June 2016 General Tarot reading. Please remember that these are general readings. If you would like a personal reading with me, you can contact me multiple ways. You can find me on my website at www.ancientsire.com. You can email me at ancientsire@gmail.com, find my Facebook page, or just comment below. All these links will be at the bottom of this video. I've already shuffled and laid the cards out for you, Virgo, for June. That way we can go ahead and get started. Okay, the first card in your reading is in the center of your reading, and it is the Queen of Blades reversed. Now, in this position, this could represent you or the heart of the energy of June. Now, the Queen of Swords reversed is acting on the negative aspect of the Queen. Okay? The Queen is usually somebody who has become bitter due to sorrowful events in her life. She may be a bit depressed and angry, you know. This woman has a very sharp tongue. Her words cut like knives. I like this word. She can cause much distress to others with those words. You know, I'm a firm believer in words are sometimes words are worse than actions or physical attacks. You know, words stay with you. Be careful what you say. This woman definitely has a she's very sharp-witted, okay, but however she's a warrior. But you know, she uses her words more than anything. Her thoughts, her and even her actions are very hasty. She doesn't really think things through. She just reacts. And sometimes, you know, especially since she's working on the negative aspect here, sometimes she can act without thinking and cause a lot of harm. A lot of harm. And it may just be, you know, with her words, like gossiping and or comments that she makes. You know, and I feel like this queen is using that to cover her own loneliness or um, her own issues inside. She's reflecting that out to others, and she tends to push the blame for things off on others. Um, you know, if this is not you, Virgo, this could be somebody in your life, very prominent in your life. Um, you know, this person uses coldness as a self-defense. This person, she's prone to gossip. Um, and this, if this is not you, Virgo, if it's someone else in your life, this is definitely not somebody you want to confide in. She's not to be trusted. Um, you know, this card in general, reversed, is saying that you may be dealing with a fake person, um, somebody that's insincere. She deceives, she upsets plans. Um, this person can pretend to be your ally, pretend to be your friend, when in reality she's no good. She's a snake. You know, she's two-faced. Okay. I hope this is not you, Virgo. If so, you might want to do some rethinking here. If this is somebody in your life, um, be aware. Okay, because this is centering your reading, so this is very prominent. Okay, this is very important, um, and it's the heart of what's going on. Okay. All right. The next card in your reading is crossing this card, and this is something that can either help or hinder you. It is the Hierophant. Okay. The Hierophant generally is, to me, a the priest, the organized religion. It is the organization. It's sometimes the teacher. Um, in this case, I'm actually seeing somebody who I'm seeing this actually as a person or an event, um, like in the public spotlight, getting interviewed, um, having the paparazzi, you know, around interviewers, you know, microphones in your face, kind of an event. Um, However, I'm seeing someone in costume here. This sounds kind of strange, but like like a pretender. Um, I'm seeing like I'm also seeing like a legal issue or something to that effect, where you know you swear on a Bible, kind of an event, perhaps a lawsuit or a going to court over something. I'm also seeing that whatever this issue is, perhaps you know I keep going back to this, but I'm actually seeing cross conditions, like as if you're not being completely truthful in your oath or your when you swear upon that Bible. Um, it's like you have your fingers crossed. And for some reason, Virgo, I feel like this some of you, please remember this is a general reading. Some of you that this is you. You're not being honest. I feel like some of you are actually taking things too far. You are being not being truthful in the eye of the public or about some matter, or you know, you got something up your sleeve. Um, if this is not you, like I said, somebody around you or an event around you, you need to be aware of this. I'm really seeing some a pretender on stage. You know, somebody who is not being truthful in what they say. And what they say, I'm feeling is very negative, very harsh, very very deceitful. I don't like that, Virgo. I'm sorry. But if this, like I said, this is not you, be aware of that. Okay. Moving on. The next card in your reading, crowning your reading, is the Three of Masks reversed. The Three of Masks usually is a very positive card. However, in this case, And especially with these cards right here, I'm seeing, that time is running out. And I say that because of this time clock here. I see it, going backwards. Um, Time is going backwards. Or maybe it's a standstill, perhaps. I'm also seeing the three phases of the moon, or the triple goddess. Um, and being that it's in reverse, I'm actually seeing that she may not be on your side because of this. She may not be agreeing with what's going on here. Um, hmm. Um, the general meaning of the three of mass reverse is saying that you're putting conditions on your love, on your um, of how you express your love. Um, it's a tendency to do everything in extreme. Um, Love too hard, work too hard, um, play too hard, revenge too hard. um, you need that needs to balance out if this sounds like that this is you. Things, this is could also be a reversal kind of a thing as well. What you send out, you get back three times fold, three times. Okay, and that's very significant to me because you also have the three of discs and the three of staves here. Okay, in reverse. So this is very telling of karma here. Like what you have been giving, assay that you have been giving, Virgo. I'm sorry if this is not you. What has been being put out into the universe. Okay, um, but I feel for a lot of you Virgos that this actually is you. Um, Karma has a way of coming back. It comes back. It may take a little bit, but it does come back three times. Three times fold, the threefold law for those of you that believe in that. But I am a firm believer in that it comes back, and when it does, it comes back with a vengeance. Especially when you are intentionally trying to harm others or um, um, being very negative, okay? Or working on the darker aspects of your personality. Um, this is like, this is, I just heard the phrase straighten up, and take control of your life again. You've gone too far. That was actually what my guides just told me to relate. Um, Once you turn things around and don't feel sorry for yourself. Get back on track. I feel that things will open up again for you. That's that universal law again. When you do good things come back to you. You do bad things, it comes back to you. Now, in my own personal experience, sometimes it may seem that, those that are crooked and do deceitful things, they tend to get everything that they want. I've noticed that, but rest assured that karma does come back, and when it does, it smacks you right in the head. you know, it's not nice about it, and eventually it will catch up. So those of you, who feel, disheartened about, I do everything good, I do the best I can, I'm always, I give to others, I'm always sending positive energy, but yet I still get the rotten deal. I still get the bad luck. What I know that feeling very well. Rest assured, it comes back. Your good deeds come back, and so do your bad deeds. So keep that in mind. Um, okay, moving on in the reading, you have the Three of Staves. Now, this is in the unknown position. Okay, this is something you're not aware of. It's something hidden knowledge, subconscious, that sort of thing. And when the Three of Wands appears reversed, this is like again, I see this as kind of a standstill, descending instead of ascending. I'm seeing this as I see this as a reflection, like finally an understanding of yourself and your actions and why you do the things you do, or why things happen the way they happen. I'm also seeing this as it's a mm, trying to get the words out. Sorry, Virgo. Um, it's an opportunity to grow spiritually. It's never too late to turn around what you do and actions in the past. No, you can't hide from it. No, you can't change it, but you can change from here on out. Um, yeah, I feel like, that this is an opportunity here to stop and reevaluate your actions or things that are going on and change the course. This is like the universe saying, okay, this is your chance. Do you really want to pursue this? Do you really want to go this direction? Do you really want to go this path? Or do you want to turn things around? Because I see that, if it stays on this course, you know, um, like I said, karma comes back three times fold. So, really think about this. And, it's not just, I feel like this, I feel, when you talk about karma, I feel like, you shouldn't change because of karma. You should change because of the hurt you cause others, what you do to others. You can cause so much pain. Why would you want to do that? Um, anyway, I feel like I'm preaching to you, Virgo. And please remember, like I said, these are general readings, but I feel that there's a lot of Virgos out there who are working on that negative aspect. Like I said, um, or are having a lot of negativity come into your life. Perhaps, if that's you, maybe that's your past catching up. That past karma finally catching up with you. Okay. Moving on in the reading, the next card in your reading is the past. Like I just said, the Two of Staves reversed. Now the staves are wands in this with this deck, and the Two of Staves is about choices. Um, do you choose power or do you choose, like, the oh, what's the word I'm looking for? The more spiritually enlightenment path, or do you want, the greed, all the power, the the um, the force, the energy. Okay, I hope that makes sense. What I'm trying to get out there. It's kind of, I'm having a difficult time putting into words the messages and the um, what I'm seeing in these cards. The twos are also very um, indicative of a balance, of course. This is also this puts your emotions into perspective as well. Sometimes what you feel is not completely the reality of the situation. Um, you know, um, I'm seeing, to consider your act, consider things, or before you undertake things, because and get the facts of matters as well, because you know if you're acting harshly here, that may have not even have been the case in the first place. So either you got misinformed information, or perhaps it's your imagination um, running away with you, and you're seeing things wrong, or taking things wrong. Instead of acting, talk about it with the other person, or your work, or whatever the situation may be, your partner. Um, no need to be underhanded. Just be straight up, and go and talk to the person. You may find that um, you over exaggerated something, maybe, perhaps, um, and talking that out could clear it up, and all that. That could have been avoided. Now, this is the past here, so perhaps, like I said, maybe this is something that you should have done and didn't. You just acted. Um, and now here we are in this big mess. Also, I'm hearing, don't burn your bridges. You never know when you're going to need somebody. Or, like I said, if you were wrong in that situation, now that friendship, that relationship, that job, that career, whatever the case may be, it is, it's over. It's done. It's burnt. You can't cross it again. Um, Spiritually, I'm also hearing that a spiritual leader may attempt, or attempted to dominate your personality. Um, think for yourself. Use that very brilliant mind of yours, and um, think things through. Don't don't be open-minded. In other words, is what I'm trying to say. Be open-minded. Don't be narrow-minded. Listen to others, but also think for yourself. Okay, you have the choice to say, no, I don't think that's true, or maybe I should look at things a little closer. Don't take what people say um, as absolute fact. Okay, and don't take what you think as absolute fact either, because sometimes we fool ourselves. You know. Um, I'm so sorry. My dog is crawling under the table here. Sorry, he knocked the camera a little bit. Okay. Also, I'm hearing, especially with this card here, I'm hearing this spiritual leader, or somebody who who pretends to be a spiritual leader. I'm hearing cult leader for some reason for some of you, um, or priest or pastor, something to that effect. You know, I feel like they're presenting themselves as perfect and um, divine, and listen to everything they say. Don't question them. Is kind of what I'm seeing here. You follow orders because this is the word. Is what I'm hearing, and they're using that spirituality as a way to control others. For some of you, I feel like this is I feel like this is definitely the case. Perhaps this spiritual leader has convinced you that this is the will. You know, that you're supposed to do these things because that is the will of it. That's the will of God or source or, you know, whatever it is that he's trying to sell. You know, just to kind of clear that up or finish that one up. Trust your own impressions. Trust your own mind. Trust your mind, your soul, your heart. Not don't trust what other people say as fact. Okay. All right. The next card in your reading is the Three of Discs reversed. Now, this is in the future position. Okay. Future is never written in stone. It can always be changed. This is saying this is the most probable outcome if all of this stays exactly the way it is. If you don't decide to straighten up, in other words. And please remember, Virgo, I feel like I'm picking on y'all here. This is not for every Virgo. Okay? Um, you know, if this is not resounding with you, please go check your moon and your rising signs as well. Some months those are more in tune with you. For some reason, the my guides, yours, is specifically addressing certain Virgos here. Okay, I just want to clear that up. I'm not picking on you, Virgo. I'm sorry. Um, all right, so the Three of Pentacles reversed. Um, I'm seeing a lot of rebuilding, mending things, fixing things in the wake of destruction. Or you know, and what exactly I'm seeing is all the everything that you broke, everything that you did, all these relationships or lies or betrayals, you know, whatever the case may be. There's a lot of mending that will have to be occurring. There was a lot of destruction. Those events, those actions caused a lot of harm. And this is okay. Now I got to pick up. You threw a temper tantrum. Now I got to pick it up. Is what I'm seeing. Also, I'm also hearing to be for some of you Virgos to be cautious of overdoing yourself physically. Um, I feel like for some of you Virgos, very few of you, that it could affect your health. If so, please go seek a doctor. Trust your instincts on that. Okay, if you start getting chest pains, go get it checked out. Um, because it's definitely not in your imagination. Wow. Again, spiritually, I'm hearing this again that this is being misguided or you've been misguided by a spiritual leader. Again, wow. And by this Hierophant, I see. Um, perhaps by a guru, whatever the case may be. I feel like that there's, I feel like for a lot of you Virgos, that there is a spiritual leader out there who is trying to convince you of something, almost as if like a cult leader, um, type of feel here. I mean, either they're trying to convince you to give them money, or they're trying to convince you to do actions, like, you know, terroristic kind of things, in the name of God, or the, name of Jehovah, whatever, um, it is that you believe. But spiritual. This is very spiritual here as well. Um, I also feel like they are interested in your money, your the physical material things, your body. Um, they're getting you to do things for them, kind of a. This is definitely what I'm seeing, Virgo. Please be careful. If there is somebody like this that this makes sense, please stay away from them. Remember, spirituality is free. You don't. This is okay. This is my opinion. Um, Please take this as only my opinion. But my opinion is, you do not need to give money or give God or Jehovah, source, whatever it is that you believe, anything for his love or her love, God or goddess, whatever it is that you worship, or you believe. Spirituality is free. You can pray. Um, you can be close with the divine in your living room. In the bathroom. You could be close to the divine and wherever you are, under a tree. You don't have to be in a church. You don't have to be in a group. You don't have to have a priest. You don't have to have a pastor. You don't have to have a high priestess. You don't have to have a guru. You can do this on your own. Um, and it's my opinion that Source, God, Creator, Goddess, does not want destruction. They're about peace, love, contentment. They don't want you to deceive and lie and cheat and steal and kill. Um, that is false. Okay, I'm getting off my soapbox now. Sorry. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and move on here. The next card in your reading is the Eight of Blades reversed. Now, the Eight of Blades is about, it's this is about how you feel um, your hopes, your dreams, your thoughts in all this situation. This is, I'm seeing being blinded. Okay, having blind faith, blind trust. Um, trusting these guys that they're not going to stab you. When in all cases, you're in a very dangerous situation. You're on the bullseye. Okay, um, but you're blind to that. I'm also seeing that some of you want to open your eyes and make the change, and some of you feel like you are stuck, chained to this bullseye now. You've gone too far now, or you've willingly put yourself in that situation. Um, that's not the case. You can always change. It's never too late to turn things around and straighten up, like the guide said. You need to work through some issues, and some of you, like I said, Virgo, this is just some of you. Some of you, these issues are within your own consciousness, your own self, that you need to work on and not project it to others. Some of you, it's you need to think for yourselves and not listen to these false spiritual leaders. Take off that mask and see what's really going on. Okay? If there was incidents or traumas or those deep scars you have, you need to address these. Um, you, they're not fully dealt with and not resolved, and until they are, this is going to continue. I promise you, once you work through this and open your eyes, you're going to feel so much lighter. You're going to feel so much better. Um, you're going to feel so much more positive and love yourself. Okay? Because if you don't love yourself, you can't love others. However, loving yourself is usually the hardest thing to do. Okay. The King of Staves is your next card, and this is in the position of people, events, energies surrounding you. Now, the King of Staves is a fire sign usually. Okay, a Leo, a Scorpio, or a Sagittarius. I'm said a Scorpio. I am so sorry. A Leo, a Sagittarius, or an Aries. I apologize. Okay. Um, he's usually the sign of Sagittarius, by the way. Um, this king is wise. He's very masculine. He is. I feel like he is the. He's the man. He's the alpha. I see. He's the lion. He is very powerful and very wise. Yet this king, I see, he kind of has both aspects here. Either he is extremely, and he has a duality, so to speak. He can be extremely powerful and um, predatorial, or he can be wise and go with the flow. And if you mess with me, yeah, I'm gonna fight back, but I'm not looking for a fight. Okay? And sometimes on the other side of the duality, he is looking for that fight. Okay? Hope that makes sense. I feel like this, for a lot of you Virgos, this is an actual person in your life. Um, this person can be a bit rough around the edges. Um, I'm also seeing, he's somebody that you want to learn all you can from. He's very skilled in multiple areas. Um, he's a go getter. He's a hard worker. Um, he has the ability to change things. Okay, he has the authority, I guess you could say, the authority to change things, make drastic changes like fire does. Okay, fire has that duality as well. It can warm you up and keep you warm and cook your food and things like that, but it could also destroy. Okay. Um, along with that fire, when it does destroy, it has a tendency to go too far, to take things to the extreme as well. Somebody always has to come out and put out that fire, right? Um, so I mean, yeah, learn what you can from this guy, this man in your lives, but keep in mind they're not perfect either. They have um, their strong points and their negative points as well. Um, I'm hearing my guides are telling me to balance the that King of Staves, the fire element, and the emotional Queen of Cups. I'm hearing to balance the two. That is definitely necessary. Yes, you need the strength of the lion, but also you need the emotions as well. Don't turn your heart off either. Okay? Moving on, the next card in your reading is the Nine of Discs reversed. This is in the position of the unknown again. The secrets, the hidden knowledge. This, I feel, is a standstill, a setback in your financial situations or this material world. Whether it be, if you're buying a house, this could be a delay, a setback. If you were, going for that job, it could be a delay in getting it, or some to that effect, or looked over for a position. It could also be, a loss of finances here. You may be getting entangled in a difficult situation um, that you may need help with getting out of. Okay? Um, I'm hearing to use your inner guidance, your soul. I mean, go within. Um, and I'm sorry, Virgo. I'm seeing it again. You know, reevaluate what's going on here. Go inside and really say, open your eyes to things. Is this really necessary? Did I do the right thing? Am I going too far? Is this the absolute truth? Do I know it's truth for a fact? Um, trust yourself and go from there. Okay? Don't depend on others. Um, and don't become lazy either. I'm also, I just heard, not lazy, but keep working towards your financial goals, and um, stay on track. Get back on track of yourself, your own personal development, and don't worry about others. Okay, listen. Have an open mind, but rely on your own your own instincts, your own mind. You Virgos are brilliant. Use that. Okay. All right. Um, the last card in your reading is in the outcome position, and it is the Death card. Now, death rarely means physical death. It usually means transformation or rebirthing, change. Okay? This is a time of deep transformation, inwardly and outwardly, I see. I'm seeing situations and things and people that you have counted on, have gotten used, or you've gotten used to, may no longer be available to you, or quite in the same way. Maybe some doors have shut, and now you think, okay, well, now I got to figure out what I'm going to do from here. I have to change here. You know, you need to be accepting of change. Okay, change is inevitable in all of us, in everything. The less you try to control things, the better. Let things flow. You don't have to be in charge of everything. Okay? Go with the flow. Relax. Let go of some self-limiting beliefs. Open your mind. You, Once you open your mind and take that blindfold off and think for yourself, and I see a whole nother world awakening to you, or opening to you. This is a wake-up call, Virgo. This is a wake-up call. Change is coming. And it doesn't do so nicely. It's not, um, it doesn't ease you in, it's just going to push you. um, You know, one door may have closed, but you had the courage to step through that other door, through um, another way of thinking, or change to adapt to the truth. Okay? All right, Virgo, that's it. I'm going to quit lecturing and dwelling on this, but I think you've got the idea. Please remember, again, Virgo, I'm not picking on you. This is only for some Virgos. If you would like a personal reading with me, clarify things and get so I can get in tune with you individually, please contact me. There's all my links below, and I will do that for you. My rates are very cheap, very affordable for all. So, um, okay. Before we go, I did draw a card from my Shaman's Oracle deck. Okay. And you received the Spirit of Truth. Wow, that's pretty right on the money, isn't it? All right. The Spirit of Truth. I am the Spirit of Truth, the foundations upon which all things are built. I open the way to understanding and to acceptance of reality of things as they are. I strip away the veils of self-deception and walk the straight path of honor. I do not turn away from truth, however harsh it may seem, and my steps are always fueled with purpose and a determination to penetrate to the heart of any matter. In a primitive world of fundamental instincts and elemental risks, there's little room for change. To survive was to live by timeless truths of body and spirit. In today's world, truth is one of the benchmarks by which we judge ourselves, and is a necessary ingredient in the evolution of civilized values. The spirit of truth ennobles us in an aura of integrity as we walk our chosen path. It helps us to measure our progress accurately, usefully, punctures our self-delusions, and gives us a truer understanding of anyone en route who might offer us false security or seductive rewards. Interpretations. Facing the future with open eyes. Uh, Responding to challenges with honesty and truth, belief and truthfulness of others. Seeing beyond illusion. Clear-sightedness. Well, Virgo, I'm sorry. That is right on the money. That goes right along with this. I love when this happens because this just validates the reading. Okay, Virgo, like I said, please contact me for a personal reading. And I wish you many, many, many blessings this month. And I hope that this helps and gives you some guidance. If not, like I said, please look at your rising and moon signs as well, or contact me for a personal reading. Okay, Virgo, I will see you in July. Bye-bye.